The Kardashian-Jenner family dynasty has been on top of everyone's radar for over a decade now. They are some of the most entertaining figures in Hollywood, and their extraordinary lives make them even more interesting. The sisters have dominated the reality TV show world with their decade-long show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Kim, being the most famous and popular sister out of them all, has been the face of controversy and drama for many years now. In 2016, Kim made worldwide headlines when she was robbed at gunpoint in Paris, France. The mother of four was tied up and on the verge of death. But fortunately, the night ended better than Kim could ever imagine. The Kardashian sister has opened up about this traumatic event in her life. She calls it a blessing in disguise, as it changed her lifestyle altogether. In today's video, let's go back to 2016 and see how this one day changed Kim's life forever. The Kardashian Worth. The Kardashian-Jenner sisters have some of the most luxurious lifestyles in Hollywood. Their million-dollar mansions, sport cars, and private jets are constantly on display on social media. The ladies are never too shy to show off their gorgeous diamonds, expensive clothing, and high-brand accessories. The sisters have been making big bucks ever since the early 2010s, and their fame and wealth only seems to be increasing as the years go by. The youngest member of the family, Kylie Jenner, is even the world's youngest self-made billionaire. Their net worth and wealth is the most important part of the robbery. Even though Kim's robbery was an unforgivable and unimaginable trauma, we can admit the criminals knew exactly who they were going after. Kim's diamonds. Before Kim Kardashian decided to become a criminal justice lawyer and change the world one case at a time, she was too busy caring for anything else in the world. Looking back at Mrs. West's social media platforms before the robbery, we can clearly see that the mother of four was preoccupied with her gorgeous diamonds and bling. The reality TV star has always been a fan of showing her wealth. Whether it's expensive cars, private jet rides, or lavish homes with furniture that costs more than college tuitions, the Kardashian sister never had a problem with bragging and showing off. The reality TV star admits it. Before the Paris night, she was focused only on material things. That's how she measured her success. But Kim's desire to brag isn't only her fault. How fitting that her husband, Kanye West, is also notorious for his boasting and gloating. The internationally known rapper is one of the most infamous figures of Hollywood. The very outspoken and vocal musician has been on the cover of magazines numerous times, and the father of four has even used his wife's fame as clout. Kanye transformed Kim into the person she is today, from choosing her clothes to changing her style completely. Kanye is the one responsible for Kim's bragging ways. Little did the couple know that after the fateful 2016 night, they would stop showing off altogether. Traveling with security. The Kardashian sisters are no strangers to traveling and visiting foreign countries. From spontaneous vacations to Bora Bora to planned business meetings in London, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters know exactly how to travel in style. While tourists usually pack 1 or 2 bags for their week-long vacations, the Kardashian sisters are known to carry multiple high-brand bags. And unlike most tourists, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters always travel with security and personal assistants. As the reality TV stars are known worldwide, it is hard for them to visit any location without being bombarded by eager fans asking for a selfie. That is why they have top-notch security with them at all times. Or at least, that is what they thought. Let's revisit that fateful night where Kim Kardashian thought she would be killed in her hotel room. 2016 Paris night. On October 3rd, 2016, Kim K's life was changed forever. The Kardashian sisters were in Paris for the fall fashion show. As the girls say on the reality TV show Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kourtney and Kim's former assistant, Steph, decided to go out that night. The girls thought they would hit up the clubs in Paris and invited Kim along for the fun time. Miss Kardashian West was tired that night and decided to stay in their hotel room and relax. Kim showered, undressed, and was resting in her room as usual when she heard some rumble outside her hotel room. The next thing the reality TV star remembers is gunmen in masks rushing into her room and tying her up. The robbers were disguised as policemen and got the information about Kim's room from reception. One robber grabbed Kim by the leg and pulled her from the hotel bed, while others locked the door behind her. They told Kim to stay quiet and not make a noise. They put tape across her mouth so no one could hear the reality TV star scream, and eventually put her in her bathtub. As Kim recalls in the infamous Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode, the mother of four thought there would only be 2 outcomes that night. Either the criminals would take advantage of her body and rape her, or they would shoot her in the head and kill her. Miss West recalls how the one thing she could think during that time was how her sister Courtney would have to walk in their hotel room and see her sister lying dead on the floor. Thankfully, the only damage the robbers did was an emotional one. The criminals were just there for the jewelry, and they escaped the hotel without harming Kim in any physical way. The engagement ring. So, what exactly were the robbers after? According to Kim, the robbers left the hotel with a box of jewelry containing up to $7 million worth in diamonds and fine jewelry. One particular item that was stolen that day was Kim's second engagement ring that Kanye gifted her with in 2016. The huge diamond itself was said to be worth around $4 million, so it's no surprise that it went missing alongside Kim's other jewelry. According to France officials, all the jewelry taken that night was insured, so the money was returned to Kim Kardashian. But no amount of money can take back the traumatic event that changed Kim's life altogether. But where did the robbers get the idea of robbing specifically Kim Kardashian and not some other wealthy celebrity? Well, the answer is Kim's social media. As we said earlier, the Kardashian sister had no problem showing off her expensive goods, so it's natural that the criminals would go after someone rich. Not only was Kim constantly posting pictures with her second engagement ring, but she was also very active on social media that night. Before the Paris incident happened, Kim would often post stories exactly from the place she was at the moment, so all the stories her millions of fans were watching were happening in real life. The robbers found out that the Kardashians would be in Paris for the fashion week, so they decided to hit up the hotel at the perfect opportunity. The criminals saw on social media that Kourtney and Stephanie were out in town and noticed how Kim's private security guard was along with them. Kim recalls how she let her private security man go out with Kourtney as she thought Kourt would need more protection that night. The aftermath. As you can guess, Kim was never the same after the robbery. It took weeks for the mother to come back to her senses. She even started to suffer from anxiety, panic attacks, and major depression. Imagine being robbed at gunpoint and thinking you would be killed by a gun in her hotel room. That much trauma would be hard for anyone to deal with. In the KUWTK episode, Kim bravely explains to her sisters what happened that night. But her emotional storytelling gave us an insight into what the reality TV star was actually going through. But as Kim later said on Ellen, this Paris robbery was kind of a blessing in disguise. While she was blindfolded and tied up in her hotel bathroom, the reality TV star started to think about the things that were important in life. Family, friends, and the people around her that were worth much more than any expensive diamond ring or jewelry. After the dust settled, the reality TV star realized she needed to focus on being a mom first. She was blessed with two adorable kids at the time, North and Saint, and needed to be a mother they deserved. Miss West also came to the realization that material things can always be replaceable, and it's not supposed to be one's drive in life. Kim soon stopped posting explicit stories online. She stopped showing off her jewelry and diamonds and began focusing on her kids. Kardashian also decided not to post anything in real life. Now, anything fans saw were hours behind, when Kim could be in a totally different place, safe from anyone else. Not only did the traumatic event change Kim's perspective on her personal life and what actually mattered in life, but this Paris robbery also gave Kim the push to pursue other careers. For the past 2 years, Kim has been studying law and is planning to pass the California bar exam and become a lawyer. She wants to help out those voiceless souls who have given up on life. She wants to give them another chance at life and show them things can get better. Like Kim says herself, maybe the Paris event was meant to happen, because it actually shaped Kim into the amazing and better person she is today, not focused on cars, accessories, and social media following. The robbers. When it comes to the robbers and the justice system, the France officials have arrested 17 suspects of the October 3rd robbery. 10 of them were closely linked to one another, and were thought to have corroborated the master plan together. The police were able to find DNA evidence at Kim's hotel room, but the investigation is still ongoing. While we still don't know the names of the robbers who participated during the October 3rd event, at least justice was served, and Kim got some closure from this traumatic event. What would you do in Kim's position? Should Kim pursue this investigation herself? What if the robbers did more than steal her jewelry? Thanks for watching, and goodbye everyone.